Looking at the all-new Ableton Move. Now this is a new controller that Ableton has just dropped, and it's basically like a push mini. It's got amazing built-in software and features, including automation. We've got sequencing, we've got drum pads, we've got melodics, we've got pretty much everything that we need to start making some tunes on the fly and get our ideas down. I'm gonna open up this saw keys. So this is a really cool thing that Move is starting to introduce. And I can play a chord like this. I can either hit the capture button and record that whole thing, or I can start to sequence these chords. For example, I can press into my sequencer to record that in. Now let's say I play a different chord. Cool, and so I can record in a bunch of different patterns and program them in with the sequencer to create a really cool riff. We've got 32 drum pads. We've got 4 different channels to choose from. Now, while this seems limiting, we can really break out of it. So check this out. We've got a drum rack here, but we've got 16 tiles spare on the side. Now, this cowbell, amazing sound, is what we would use these 16 pads for. Now I can start to play these different notes on our sequencer down the bottom, which is almost making a new melodic instrument built in to the drum pads themselves, which is really cool. So now I'm getting 2 instruments for the price of 1. We can even record in automation this way. Let's say I've got my cowbell. I might put on the playback effect of stretch for just this drum tile. What I'm gonna do is turn up that stretch factor. Taking that grain size, hitting record. See how that little encoder has gone red now? We've got that automation present. We can go and capture more automation across our different encoders up the top, or we can even go and quantize and play around with a couple of different settings: arpeggiator, beat repeats, loop doubling. We can even go and check out our different projects in this view as well. Now, a really cool thing I've been playing around with a lot in the Move is actually using its built-in sampler. Now, it's got a microphone just up in the top right here, as well as being a cheeky little audio interface that you can run into live as well. I've got a kalimba. All I need to do is hit this little record button, select a pad, and I'm just gonna hit that and hit record. Hit the record button again, and now I've got a bit of talking at the start, but I'm gonna scroll forward to where my sample start is, and then we've got it all ready to go. Now I'm gonna add a little bit of reverb to it as well. Cool, that already is kind of a vibe, right? And now I'm gonna combine it all together and just jam out some ideas over the top of that beat I've already made. Hit the little capture button off the side. We can see my clip got captured up the top. And now I can start to experiment with different effects, keep that MIDI, switch it up, trigger some new clips. The possibilities are all there. This thing is really, really fantastic for on-the-go music creation and having like a mini Ableton push in your bag with all the features of Ableton without having Ableton. So I am excited to play around with this, keep it in my backpack when I'm on the road, and see what I can make. So good luck if you can get your hands on one. Have some fun playing around with it. My name is Moss. We're chilling at Liveschool. Thank you for tuning in. See you soon. Gas.